Hey folks, it's Dr. Gerstmar from Aspire Natural Health, and in this quick video, I want to talk to you about the 3 different reactions you can have to foods. Now, I hope if you're watching this video, it isn't a surprise to you that what you eat can profoundly impact your health. We've all heard about allergies and how it's possible to be allergic to food. But did you know that people can have reactions to foods that go way beyond allergies and can cause virtually any symptom in the body? In our work with digestive issues and autoimmunity, 80 to 90% of the people that we work with find that by eliminating certain foods from their diet, that they see things improve. Now, things can get pretty complicated here as there are many different ways that the immune system can react to things that it doesn't like. And we can end up in a confusing mess if we're not careful. So we use a simple model that breaks reactions to foods down into 3 categories. Would you like to hear about them? All right, so let's break things down. No matter the underlying mechanism that's causing the reaction, we can simplify reactions to foods into 3 categories. The first, which we call category 1, are foods that never cause reactions or issues. You can eat these foods in unlimited quantities and never have a problem with them. This doesn't necessarily make those foods healthy. I mean, you can have no problem with cotton candy, and that doesn't mean that you should make it an everyday food choice. But as far as triggering the immune system, these foods, category 1, are not an issue and can be a regular staple of your diet. So on the opposite end of that spectrum, what we call category 2, we have foods that always cause reactions. Every time they're eaten, no matter what the quantity is, whether it's just a bite or 2 or a whole plateful, these are our big offenders. We commonly see people's symptoms flare when they eat their problem foods. It's important here to understand that there are no universally problematic or universally safe foods. It's true there are foods that tend to be more problematic for many people, but there are no universally bad foods. So just because someone tells you that wheat is bad for autoimmunity doesn't mean that it is for you. We have many people we worked with who've definitely found that wheat or gluten is a problem for them. We also have others who, after careful evaluation and a good elimination challenge diet, have found that they can eat wheat without any issues whatsoever. So please, please remember, the only dogma we should have when it comes to healing is, do the things work well for you? All right, so on the one end of the spectrum, we have foods that you can eat without any issues. On the other end, we have foods that every time you eat them, you have reactions or you have issues with them. And the third reaction, which we call category 3, are the foods that we can have reactions based on quantity and timing. So these foods are quantity and timing dependent. Now, what does that mean? Quantity dependent means that many of the people we work with find that quite a few foods, the amount that they eat matters. If it's a little bit, it's fine. They don't have any issues. But if they have a lot of that food, then it can be a problem. Or timing dependent. If they have these things once in a while, it doesn't seem to cause an issue for them. But if they have it more often than that, or daily, for example, it can be a problem. So this comes back to the advice you'll see out there saying things like you need to avoid all these foods strictly 100% of the time with not a morsel crossing your lips, or you'll damage your body and it'll take 6 months for that damage to heal. And I just don't believe that. I've not seen that to be the case in the vast majority of situations. Now, it's true there are foods in category 2, which we also call our never foods, that even tiny amounts of can cause significant reactions for some people. And those can take days or even weeks sometimes to recover from. But these foods are generally very obvious once people have taken a little time to explore and uncover what these foods are. So those are our category 2 foods, and we find that many foods fall into category 3. That is quantity and timing dependent. People can safely have modest amounts of these foods, and that can help them expand their diet without worrying about whether they're tearing up their insides or doing permanent damage to their bodies. All right? So there you have it. What you eat is one of the 3 big lifestyle factors that affect your health, and it goes way beyond just simple allergies. While there are many underlying ways that the immune system can react to things with different types of cells and other immune chemicals, for our everyday understanding, we can narrow things down into 3 categories. The first, category 1, are foods that do not cause reactions. These are safe foods that we can eat in unlimited quantities. Though just because they don't cause an immune reaction doesn't always mean these foods are particularly healthy. So please, common sense still applies here. The second, category 2 foods, any food that always causes reactions. These are never foods, at least they are right now. Although sometimes we can definitely see these change for some people as they go through care. These foods should be avoided except on rare occasions or accidents. We know things happen. The third, category 3 foods, are foods that will sometimes cause reactions depending on the amount eaten or how frequently they're eaten. They can be a part of a person's diet as long as they're scaled appropriately for that person. And that just brings us to the last reminder here, is that there are no absolute good and absolute bad foods for every person out there in every circumstance. No matter what you hear other health experts saying, it's important to understand how your body reacts to foods and what foods, if any, are in your category 2 or your category 3. All right? Now, if you didn't know, I've created a number of free reports with some of our best information inside to help with a number of different digestive and autoimmune issues. They are all available for free on our website. And if you or anyone you know is dealing with IBD or inflammatory bowel disease, that's ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, I'd like to offer you the guide that we've put together on how we treat IBD here at Aspire Natural Health. There are 2 easy ways that you can get it. The first is to simply click the button below and fill out the very short form, and we will happily send that to you for free. The second, if you happen to be watching or listening with your cell phone or it's hanging out nearby, all you need to do is text the word IBD to 425-651-6851. That's the word IBD to 425-651-6851, and we will happily send that to you for free. So please either click down below or text us, and we will get that expert report over to you right away. At Aspire Natural Health, we are experts at treating digestive issues and autoimmune diseases. If that's you or a loved one, we would love to connect. We offer a no obligation, no pressure chat to see if we can help you and if we're the right fit to work together. If we are, we'll move forward. And if we're not, we will do our best to connect you with the person who can best help you. The only thing you have to lose is being unsure what the best next step is for you. So please call us now at 425-202-7849 or email us at info@aspirenaturalhealth.com. All right, folks, until next time, take care.